It's day 25 of the partial government shutdown. President Trump now says he will never, ever back down. And one powerful Senate Republican says there's nobody on the horse coming to rescue us. One place to see the impact is at the airport, where TSA workers who are not being paid are often not showing up.
The TSA says yesterday's sick calls were up more than 137% compared to a year ago. Staff shortages led to long lines at some airports, including the world's busiest in Atlanta. Officials there advised travelers to get themselves 3 hours to get through security. Kris Van Cleave is at Washington's Reagan National Airport. Kris, good morning.
Good morning. 3 hours should be an eye-opener for everyone. That would change the way many people fly. And the TSA here in D.C. at headquarters remain very concerned about a national tipping point moment where what we saw happen in Atlanta starts popping up at airports across the country, maybe without much warning. What did that look like? Take a look at this video from Atlanta. Very long lines and wait times over an hour yesterday. That's more than double the maximum wait time from a week ago, as fewer screening lanes were staffed because there weren't enough officers to staff them. At George Bush Intercontinental Airport in Houston, the B terminal checkpoint is closed until at least Wednesday to free up officers for checkpoints elsewhere. Washington Dulles had all but one checkpoint closed for much of the day Monday. That was after a snowstorm left them short-staffed there. Now, the TSA is deploying officers from other parts of the country to Houston and Atlanta to help cover those sick calls, but there's only so many of those officers to go around. TSA workers will get a one-time $500 reward for working the holiday season as early as today. There's hope that buys some time. But there's no question they are feeling the impact of this shutdown. Nationally, 92% of the workers scheduled to be on the job yesterday did show up, but those sick calls are starting to have an impact. We're seeing wait times, while still in the normal range, performance is ticking down a little bit still. Most flyers are waiting less than 30 minutes. Gayle?
All right, most people would not show up knowing that they weren't going to get paid, so you might want to think about that. A special thank you to the people that do show up on the job. Thank you, Kris.